This is a paid program. The views expressed on the following program are not necessarily those of this cable company. The cable company is not responsible for the content or quality of this program. All characters portrayed on this program are fictitious. So are the cast and crew. Nothing is real. There's nothing to get hung about. It is only television. Nothing is real.
This episode of MidCoastMania is brought to you by KPS. That's Keywood Production Services, providing for all your musical needs at one convenient location. For more information, call Terry Kennedy at 535-5771.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this week's edition of MidCoastMania. My name is Bob Moggio, and I'll be the host for this evening's festivities. We'll be featuring videos tonight from the Bishops, a very popular local band from Alton, Illinois. New World Spirits, great band. We'll have a great live blues performance by Willie and the Blue Cats, and a video from Sinister Dane, a local band breaking onto the national scene. There's also rumors about some kind of bug in the studio. I don't know really what they're talking about. I don't imagine we'll have time for that. Hopefully not. So please, why don't you stick around, relax and enjoy it. We'll be right back with a video from the Bishops.
Imagitrax cassettes and compact discs, providing high-quality audio cassette duplication in St. Louis since 1986. And now we offer mastering and CD audio recording at very reasonable rates. Get 2 CDs from your DAT for as low as $70 each or 4 CDs for $50 each. Make no mistake, having the right tools and experience does make a difference. Choose Imagitrax for mastering and manufacturing your next project. Call 963-0155 now. Imagitrax cassettes and compact discs.
Clayton Studios, the cutting edge in recording for over 15 years. Clayton Studios, the warmth of analog with the clarity of digital. Clayton Studios, vintage and state-of-the-art. Clayton Studios, great service at the right price. Clayton Studios, an intimate atmosphere. Clayton Studios, for ultimate creativity. Clayton Studios, the alternative choice. Clayton Studios, for alternative sound. Clayton Studios, call 781-6200. Clayton Studios.
It's a living, perfect story home from church and one good murder ending, never ending. I'll wake up safe and suburban, face the rising sun. Tell you something, tell you one time, tell you something, tell me nothing. It's my life and you can't have it. Don't do this, don't do this. It's my bike and you can't have it. Don't do this, don't do this. It's my bike and you can't have it. Don't do this. Don't do this! Don't do this! Don't do this! They so tough and stole up perfect from a Sunday sinner. Not much meaner. I'm the liberal heart, lethal still. I'll plunge the needle, push the needle. I'll wake up safe and suburban, face the rising sun. Someone has to be the heavy. Give it to me, give it to me. It's my life and you can't have it. Don't do this, don't do this. It's my bike and you can't have it. Don't do this, don't do this. It's my bike and you can't have it. Don't do this, don't do this. Don't do this, don't do this.
That was Don't Do This by the Bishops. That was recorded live earlier this year at the Other World. If you like that performance, why don't you see if you can't catch Fritz and the boys along with the Finns December the 15th at the Side Door in beautiful St. Louis. Next up, we have from New World Spirits a tune called Jealousy is a Strange Emotion. And indeed, jealousy is a strange emotion, wouldn't you say? This was recorded live at the Mill in beautiful downtown St. Louis not too awful long ago. So here it is. Enjoy New World Spirits.
maybe just a couple of hours. Till you see me walking, till you see me talking in the moonlight. Till you see me walking, till you see me talking in the moonlight. Oh, you may be right, till I see a strange emotion. Till I see a strange emotion, deep as anything in the ocean. Till I see a strange emotion. It only takes a minute, it only takes 1 second. Slide on over for a minute, come and love me for 5 seconds. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Till you see me walking, till you see me talking in the moonlight. Till you see me walking, till you see me talking in the moonlight. Oh, you may be right, till I see a strange emotion. Till I see a strange emotion, deep as anything in the ocean. Till I see a strange emotion, emotion, emotion. Till you see me talking in the moonlight. Till you see me walking, till you see me talking in the moonlight. Oh, you may be right, till I see a strange emotion. Till I see a strange emotion, deep as anything in the ocean. Till I see a strange emotion.
All right, that was New World Spirits with their tune, Jealousy is a Strange Emotion. At this point in the show, I'd like for all the viewers out there who are plugged into the internet to enter this little contest. The first person out there who can email us with the theme that runs in common with those first 2 videos, internet. I tell you what, we're not supposed to do this, but let's go bug Dale back in the cyberspace room back here and see who's surfing tonight, if anybody, okay? Let's go check it out. Come on. Okay, now we're going to check in with, yeah, here, there's a car. Give me a call sometime. Anyway, now we're going to check in with our cyberspace cowboy, Dale Maxfield, to see if anybody's surfing the internet tonight. Hey, Dale.
Hi, Bob.
How are you tonight?
Doing okay.
What you got going here?
Well, we have a disgruntled watcher.
A disgruntled watcher, he says.
Someone calls in, and someone emailed us, actually, and said that they missed the puppets that were supposed to be on the show that we talked about.
Oh, okay.
They said,
Puppet guy.
I was wondering why you even bothered to mention having puppets on the show last week. I gathered my kids around and no puppets showed up. We're very displeased with the failure for them to appear and will not be satisfied until we see the puppets you promised. And he wants me to get in contact with.
You tell that guy we got his puppets for him.
Okay.
Not a problem.
All right, I'll be sure.
Okay, we're going to go from puppets now somewhere else. But first, I'd like you to know that if you'd like to get in touch with us here at MidCoastMania, any questions or comments you have about our show, our music, or our lack of puppets, get through us on the internet on the address on your screen. So now we're going to go for something completely different. From the depths of cyberspace to the unplugged, unadorned acoustic blues, I got Mr. John May here for you with a view of the blues.
Hello, I'm John May with a view of the blues. This week we feature Willie and the Blue Cats, consisting of Larry Griffin on the acoustic guitar and slide, Eric McSpadden on that Mississippi saxophone, also known as the harmonica, and Smooth Baby Rich McDonough on the acoustic slide and acoustic guitar. Together they play around this town doing their own style of acoustic good time blues. Larry Griffin and Eric McSpadden play together in the Mojo Syndrome Band, and Rich McDonough can be seen around this town in the Imperial Blues Band. Together, though, they are Willie and the Blue Cats, and we have a little bit of them captured live here at KPS just for you. I hope you enjoy it, because I hope you love the blues.
Good morning, little schoolgirl. Good morning, little schoolgirl. Can I go home with you? Tell your mama, you can tell your papa. You know I once was a schoolboy too. If you be my baby, if you be my baby, buy you a diamond ring. You ain't gonna be my baby now, sunshine. Ain't gonna buy you a doggone thing. If the river was whiskey, if the river was whiskey, if I was a diving dove, you know I'd be diving down to the bottom. Don't think I'd ever come up. Gonna buy me an airplane, gonna buy me an airplane. Fly all over your town. You ain't gonna be there for me now, sunshine. Ain't gonna put my airplane down. Good morning, little schoolgirl. Good morning, little schoolgirl. Can I go home with you? Tell your mama, you can tell your papa. You know I once was a schoolboy too. Tell your mama, you can tell your papa. You know I once was a schoolboy too. Tell your mama, you can tell your papa. You know I once was a schoolboy too.
Hello, I'm Charlotte Kennedy. If you like the program that you've been watching and would like to be a part of it, call me at Antidote Music Marketing. That's 535-5666. Or in Illinois, that's 314-535-5666. Have your band or business showcased in front of over 250,000 viewers. Remember, Antidote.
Keywood Production Services offers a variety of services for all your recording and other musical needs. Our talented staff offers 24-track digital recording both on location and at your live performance or in our brand new studio location. We also offer full production video either at a club or on our private 300-foot soundstage shot by the same people that produce MidCoastMania. We also house St. Louis's only secure sole-access rehearsal space and offer lights and sound reinforcement care of MasterTech Light and Sound Company. For more information, call Terry at 535-5771. That's 535-5771.
All right, that was Willie and the Blue Cats. And I'm telling you, them guys can flat out play the blues, wouldn't you say? You can catch Big Rich McDonough with his local band called Imperial Blues. You can catch Coconut Willie himself with his buddy Eric and a local band called Moggio Syndrome. Or is it Moggio Syndrome? Either way, no, it's actually Moggio Syndrome, and I got to tell you, I like the sound of the name of that band. Next up on the agenda tonight is a local band called Sinister Dane. These guys who are not only doing very well locally, but they're starting to make some pretty major inroads on the national scene as well. They got their latest release is called Where's My Parade? Question I've often asked myself, as I'm sure many of you probably have too. Without any further ado, here's Sinister Dane with Where's My Parade? Okay, that's all we have time for this week. We'd like to thank you very much for tuning in this edition of MidCoastMania. Next week, the show will be hosted by Mr. Rob Steinhardt of KDHX Radio. Rob is also the host of a local music show called Metro Live that can be heard every Monday night from 10 p.m. until midnight on KDX Radio. All you bands out there that don't have a video quite ready yet, please feel free to send an audio cassette of your original material to the address you can see on the screen right now, Mr. Rob Steinhardt at KDHX Radio. Next week's show will feature some new videos by Villanova Junction and a local blues band, I take it, called Red Blues. And hopefully we can get this bug worked out of this program before next week.
Hey, Mr. Moggio.
What?
Mr. Moggio, my name's not Bug, it's Gub.
Gub.
And I sure hope to be on next week.
Hey, it looks like a bug. Maybe we can get the exterminators in the studio by next week and get rid of this bug. Okay, well, thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next week on MidCoastMania.
Tonight's episode of MidCoastMania has been brought to you by Keywood Production Services, serving all your audio and video needs in the St. Louis metro area.